Every Caribbean island is surrounded by the beautiful, warm, crystal clear waters of the Caribbean Sea. The islands are all of volcanic origin, with either coral formations and or beautiful coral reefs. Every island has something unique to offer all travelers, whether categorized as holidaymakers, explorers, or tourists. The peoples of the Caribbean are an intelligent, industrious, friendly, kind-hearted, respectful, God-fearing, nature-loving, and family-oriented folk. Here, I offer you the 10 friendliest Caribbean nations. Beginning at number 10, Dominica. Dominica's official language is English. Dominican Creole, an Antillean Creole based on French and Khoikhoi, which is a mixture of English Creole and Dominican Creole, is also spoken on the island. The majority of Dominicans are of African descent, with a mixed population comprising small groups that are similar to other Caribbean nations. With its natural beauty and peaceful environment, Dominica has a history of incidences of centenarianism. The people of Dominica enjoy a mixed culture with similarities to other Caribbean nations in religion, music, food, and sports. Dominicans live in harmony with nature and are an educated, hardworking, friendly, and spiritual people who live in tight-knit communities. Number 9. Barbados. Barbadians, colloquially called Bajans, are of chiefly Afro-Caribbean and mixed ancestry. The official language on the island is English, with Bajan dialect used in everyday communication by the majority of the population. Barbadians are an industrious and intelligent and hospitable people. The culture emphasizes the mixed heritage descent of the population on the island, which is characteristic of the culture of all other Caribbean nations with regards to religion, education, sports, foods, and music. Cuckoo and flying fish is a must when visiting Barbados. Number 8, Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago's culture is diverse due to its various ethnic communities and is highly influenced by colonial traditions of African and South Asian heritage, the two dominant ethnic groups in the country. Many celebrations and practices are characteristic of the culture of every other Caribbean nation in the areas of education, religion, sports, music, and food. Festivals and religious practices on the islands of Trinidad and Tobago reflect the communities derived from and due to migration to the islands over the years. The official language of the Twin Island nation is Standard English, with English Creole, French Creole, Trinidadian, and Tobagonian Creole, which contains elements of African languages and other languages spoken by Trinidadians and Tobagonians of other descent. Trinidadians and Tobagonians are an intelligent, industrious, and friendly folk who share their diverse love of music with the world. Number 7, Antigua and Barbuda. As with other Caribbean countries, Antigua and Barbuda share a diverse culture due to the nation consisting chiefly of ethnic West African descent, with 9% of the population consisting British, Madeiran, East Indians, East Asians, and other groups who call the islands home. Standard English is used for teaching, while the Antiguan and Barbudan dialects, which consists of British and African languages and are different dialects, is commonly used. The culture on the islands of Antigua and Barbuda is similar in nature to the other Caribbean islands with regards to education, religion, food, sports, and music. And Antiguans share the pleasant, friendly, and hospitable nature that is characteristic of the inhabitants of the Caribbean islands. Number 6. St. Kitts and Nevis. The official language of St. Kitts and Nevis is English, with St. Kitts Creole spoken across the Twin Island nation. Kittitians and Nevisians are a hospitable people, hard-working and intelligent. The culture, like other Caribbean countries, is chiefly Afro-Caribbean, with a significant minority of European and Indian influence. The country shares the same characteristics in musical celebrations, sporting events, religion, education, and foods as other Caribbean island nations. Number 5. Martinique. Martinique's culture is chiefly a mixture of French from French colonization and Caribbean. The official languages on the island are French and Martinican French Creole. The population on Martinique is predominantly of African descent, and the islanders share broad smiles and exhibits a unique, quiet spirit, full of grace and dignity, that is experienced when they interact with you as a visitor to the island. Try the Christophine or coyote pie, and the pie made with the breadfruit baby, as it is called by Vincentians, which scientifically is the breadfruit male flower. Note, those were made by my hosts. Very delicious dishes. One notable French custom is that many of the businesses on Martinique close at midday, allowing workers to enjoy lunch and relax after lunch, reopening for business in the later afternoon. Number 4. St. Lucia. St. Lucians, like nationals on other Caribbean islands, are a highly educated people who speak standard English. St. Lucians also speak French Creole, which developed from a mixture of French and West African languages. St. Lucians are industrious, friendly, and kind-hearted by nature. The culture on the island is influenced by African, English, French, and East Indian heritage, with music, food, sporting events sharing common characteristics with other Caribbean nations. The best burger was bought in Vieux Fort. The best figs with saltfish was in Deriso, cooked by my hosts. And the tantalizing street food found in Brosile can never be forgotten. Number 3, Grenada. Grenada's culture, like other Caribbean nations, is influenced by its ties to its African roots, and like most other Caribbean islands, is also influenced by colonial French and British rule. Grenadines speak Standard English, Grenadian Creole English, and Grenadian Creole French. Grenadians are an intelligent and resilient folk with a genuine cheerful countenance, characterized by their happy, sharing, and giving ways. They enjoy family gatherings, celebrations, and togetherness, where all down, the national dish, is always a favorite for visitors like me. Number 2, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Vincentians radiate a unique warmth, as is seen in the sand, sea, and air around them. They are a loving, respectful, kind-hearted, intelligent people, resilient and resourceful. A people who speak Standard English, which is the official language on the islands. Vincentians speak accent-based and pronunciation-based English Creole among the populace in groups based on their location in the country. The population of St. Vincent and the Grenadines is predominantly of African descent and is influenced by colonial rule under the French and British. The culture, like all other Caribbean countries, exhibits common practices and beliefs regarding food, music, sports, education, celebrations or festivities, and religion. Number 1, Jamaica. Jamaica's culture, like all the other Caribbean islands, is mixed due to the influence from colonial rule and is represented by its ethnically diverse background and present-day ethnic composition. Jamaicans speak Standard English, but generally communicate locally in a dialect which is English-based, known as Jamaican Patois. The population is predominantly of African descent, and the islanders are a friendly and industrious people. Jamaicans are a highly religious and respectful folk, and Jamaica's global influence with regards to language, food, religion, education, sports, and music is well known. I hope you enjoyed the video. Welcome to the islands. Enjoy your visit. God bless you. Until next time, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.